Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and welcome back to day 2 of Vlogmas. So I'm attempting Vlogmas this year, and today I'm just going to share with y'all a recipe. This is actually our family recipe for potato soup. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will remember the shadow box that hung in our old kitchen and it had recipes inside, and this is actually one of those recipes. So it's definitely a tried and true recipe for us. I am going to be dressing it up a little bit today and making it more of a loaded baked potato soup, which is going to be really good. So yeah, this is one of our favorite wintertime recipes. We're actually getting ready to go see some Christmas lights here in a few minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the soup now, and then when we get back, that will be waiting on us, so that will be awesome. So I'm just gonna get started, and I'll have the recipe typed out below, so if you want to save it, you can. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first I have 5 slices of bacon. Oops, my lens is fogging up. 5 slices of bacon, just chopped up, and then half of a medium onion. And I'm just gonna saute it until the bacon is crispy and those onions are nice and browned and sauteed. And then I'll just put that to the side. Alright, when that bacon is cooked up and the onions are, just pull those off, and I just put them on a little paper plate with a napkin just to kind of drain some of that bacon grease. Now that I have my bacon and onions pulled out, I have about 3 cups of chopped potatoes. So my favorite are the yellow or golden potatoes, but you can also use just regular russet potatoes. I usually use those. I'm going to put those in my pot. And also to my pot with the potatoes, I'm going to pour in about 3 cups of water. And then I'm also going to add in 2 chicken bouillon cubes. Okay, I'm just going to turn that on about medium high and bring this up to a boil. Alright, now to my same little bowl, I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. Also, I'm going to add about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of sour cream. And then I also added 2 cups of milk. And I also add some salt and pepper. Don't need too much salt because you will have some salt from the chicken bouillon and the bacon. Just gonna add a little bit to this mixture. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and whisk this up until it's really smooth. Want to make sure you have no lumps or clumps, and it's just super, super smooth. This is what's going to make your soup nice and creamy. Alright, so my potatoes are nice and tender. So next what I'm going to do is take that flour and milk mixture. I'm just going to dump it right on in. I go ahead and give that a stir, trying to keep the potatoes together, not mash them as much as possible. Then I'm also going to go ahead and add in those bacon and onion pieces. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. And give that a little stir. Already looks good. Alright, now it's going to thicken up with all that flour and everything in there. Just gonna turn the heat down to low. I actually turned it down to low a minute ago. And I'm also gonna add in about 2.5 cups of freshly grated, thank you Darren, sharp cheddar cheese. Give it another little stir. And then basically I'm gonna just let this kind of cook until all that cheese is really good and melted. About 10 more minutes is all it will need. I may add some more milk at the end. Just depends on how much it thickens up and how thick you prefer, really. Because my recipe is actually packed up. It's still on that shadow box, so I'm having to do this by memory. And I think it was 2 cups of milk, but if it looks like it needs another cup, then I may add in another cup in a minute. But it already looks really, really good. I'm gonna pop the lid back on and just give it a few more minutes. All right, so it is done. It has thickened up, and I actually did not add that last cup of milk. Of course, you can do it to whatever your preference is, but I think it is perfect, just like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it in our bowls, and I'll show you what the actual finished plated up product looks like. So here's the finished product. Add just a little bit more shredded cheese on top, and a few scallions. Last but not least, a spoon, and ready to go. So now look delicious. This recipe is so good. You can make just the basic recipe, which I make a lot as well, without adding the bacon and cheese. It's really good. Then you can add in your own toppings at the end if you think that would work better for your family. But this is a very good variation, so I hope you all give this recipe a try. If you like seeing these types of videos, give this video a big thumbs up. Love to have you subscribe and be a part of my channel, and I'll see you guys for Vlogmas Day 3.